decided to pop in impromptu, because I taught a class today, a Tabata Barre class, and loved some of what I taught enough that I wanted to record it and post it for all of you. So we're gonna go through a quick warm-up, quick workout. Afterward, let me know if you have questions. I hope you love it. There are variations for all of us. So let's go ahead and start with the eyes closed. Feet are right underneath the hips. Knees are just a little bit soft. Spine is nice and long. And we're just going to start by taking some deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let these first breaths that you take just be about releasing tension in your body. If there's a particular place in which you tend to hold it, this is that opportunity to let it go. Just breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're just going to add to that breathing a gentle turning of the head, side to side. And it's not really a stretch, it's just a gentle turn. You can keep your eyes closed. It helps our facial muscles stay relaxed. And if you like, you can inhale as you pass through center and exhale on the turn. We're just going to do this a few more times, moving in each direction. And then we'll go ahead and take the head back to center. Keep your eyes closed. Take an inhale, pull your shoulders up by your ears. Take an exhale, roll them back and down. So we're just doing some shoulder rolls. Inhaling as we draw the shoulders up. And exhaling as we release back and down. Starting to breathe maybe a little bit more into the core muscles, so that on those exhales, the core muscles draw in nice and snug. Let's do 2 more shoulder rolls. And at the end of this next one, go ahead and let your eyes come open. You can stay facing forward. I'm just going to turn sideways so that you can see. We're going to sit in a shallow chair. Hands come to the upper thighs. Little bit of cat-cow. Inhale as you arc. And exhale as you round. You can tell we're working our way down the body, little by little, releasing all that tension that may have built up. Exhaling as we round, inhaling as we arc. Okay, let's just do a few more of these. How about 2 more rounds? Inhaling on the arc, exhaling on the scoop. We're going to do 1 more. And roll it all the way up. So we're just going to take the left leg back behind us, left arm over the head, and we're going to take a tap forward and a reach back. Tap forward, reach back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Still focusing on warming up, so this isn't meant to be fast. It's not a cardio interval. We're going to do this 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. Hold the tap back. Press that left heel toward the floor. Little side bend goes to the right or toward that front leg. Breathe deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then go ahead and step it up. Let's switch. So right leg goes back, right arm comes up over the head, and let's tap it forward and reach it back. Tap and reach. Exhale. Good. So I told you that this was impromptu, and it was because I forgot to bring my hand weights into the frame. We have 2 more, so I'll grab them in just a second. Hold that reach back, heel presses toward the floor, side bend goes over to the left or toward that front leg. Nice big inhale through the nose, nice big exhale through the mouth, and up we come. Let's find a nice wide second position. so your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. Let's take a big breath in. And on the exhale, bend the knees. Breathe into those hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just letting the hips release and loosen. Let's do 2 more of these. So if you don't have hand weights, cans of soup, refried beans, whatever you have will work great. Let's do 1 more. And inhale it up. Exhale, shake it all out. So grab hand weights or cans or water bottles, whatever you have. I'm gonna grab mine and we'll come back in together. So I've got some 3s, anything from 1s, 2s, 3s, maybe 4s will do. This isn't meant to be a heavyweight workout. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with 1 weight. And what I'm gonna do is take my legs together. This one always takes a little bit of thought for me. And then I'm going to reach down and then reach up. Reach down, reach up. Squat and reach. Squat, if you like, pull the knee up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I'm reaching toward the floor, toward that leg that's moving, and then reaching not straight overhead, but slightly out in front. Down and up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. When you squat down, weight goes into the heels, hips reach toward the wall behind us. As we pull that knee up, think of pulling it up from your lower abdominals. Let's do 4 more. 3. 2 more. 1 more. And shake the legs out. They go a little wider than hip width. Natural stance. We're gonna sit down nice and low in a squat and then come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Hands stay a little lower than shoulder height. Collarbone height is a good guideline. Inhale down, exhale up. Weight rocks back into the heels. When you come up, make sure you come all the way into an upright position. Crown of the head, reaching for the ceiling. Let's do 4. Good. 3. We have 2 more. We have 1 more. Now we're gonna sit low in that squat. Arms reach out in front. This is where you could always give your arms a break if you need. If they're still reaching, shoulders pull back and down. Weight goes way back in those heels. Core is engaged. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And hold for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Bring it up. Shake it all out. So we're just gonna take that first move to the other side. So if last time it was your left leg stepping out and pulling up, this time it will be your right. So what we're gonna do is step out and squat down. Remember, option 1 is just a tap. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Option 2, pull that knee through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Every time you pull that knee through, think of using your lower belly to do it, to lift that leg. Remember, the arms don't come straight over the head, they're slightly out in front. Weight's not really that heavy, so really reach and reach. Sit back into that squat. Good. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Shake it all out. Let's take those feet again a little wider than hip width. Arms down, core engaged. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You certainly could use a 5-pound weight, maybe even a 7-pound weight for all of this. Or you could hold a weight in each hand. You could challenge your upper body a little bit more. Good. Find your seat at the top, give it a gentle squeeze, but not so much that we're tucking the pelvis under. Exhale on the way up. Let's do 4 more. Keeping that spine nice and long. 2 more. 1 more. And then we're gonna sit low in that squat. Arms reach out in front. Shoulders pull back and down. Core is engaged. Breath is flowing. So I'm just gonna show you this from the side. You do not wanna tuck your rear under and round your back. Totally disengages all those muscles. You wanna feel equal work on the front and the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Shake your legs out. So let's go ahead and pick up 2 weights, 2 bottles, whatever you have. Keep your head above your heart if your heart rate is high. We're gonna start just with the weights at our sides. You're going to take your left leg and make that your mover to start. So what we're gonna do is come back and down, if I can balance, into a lunge, and then we're gonna come up and kick. Back and down, up and kick. Good. This is our inhale. This is our exhale. It's not meant to be super fast. Think of using, again, your core to help lift your leg. It's a flick kick. So it comes through the bent position. Shoulders are down. Spine is long. We've got 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold that lunge. Make sure that front knee is sitting right on top of that front heel. Start with a little pulse through the legs. Little pulse. Down an inch. Arms are gonna come out in front. Palms are gonna flip to face the floor. Arms are gonna sweep out to the side. Good. We've got about 4 more pulses in the legs. And then what we're gonna do is straighten and bend. Come down and reach. Straighten the legs and bend. The arms, come down and reach. Exhale up. Inhale down. Palms face the floor. Hands stay in your peripheral vision. Good. Let's do 4 more. We have 2 more. We've got 1 more. We're gonna hold that lunge. Arms are out to the side. Breathe strong into your center. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, shake it out. All right, we've got to do the other side. So this time it is your right leg. Stepping back, stand up nice and tall. Engage your center. Back and down, kick through. Back and down, kick through. So every time we do anything where you're transferring weight or you're bringing one foot off the floor, not every move is going to be stable, all right? Every time we wobble and shake and fight for balance, we're activating our stabilizer muscles. And they get stronger. They're in our ankles, our feet, our hips, our core. They're everywhere. And we need them to be good and strong. Exhaling as you explode up. Good, let's do 4 more. 2 more. hold that lunge. Stand up nice and tall, front knees right over the heel. Little pulses through the legs, down an inch. Breathing nice and easy. Good. Arms are gonna sweep out in front. Palms are gonna flip down. Arms are gonna sweep out to the side. 4 more pulses. Ready? Up and down. Up and down. Exhale. Inhale. Remember to keep those hands in your peripheral vision. Good. Keeping the ears over the shoulders over the ribs over the hips. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. Come down into that lunge and hold. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up and out of it. Good. So we're going to keep both weights. Whew. We're going to make the right leg our standing leg to start this exercise. So this is like a warrior 3 hinge. We're going to take, to start, the right leg back behind us with a lifted heel. There's a little bit of a bend in your front knee. This is what it looks like from the side. Spine is nice and long. Arms are out in front. And you're just gonna hinge forward and lift up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So the goal here is to keep your spine straight or long, so we're not rounding, and that may limit your range of motion, which is totally okay. Every time we come up, we're pushing into that right heel. Let's do 2 more. We've got 1 more. Now, this is just an option to take that left foot off the ground. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Standing knee stays a little bit soft, and every time we come up, we push that standing heel into the ground. What that's doing is activating the back of your thigh, lifting and engaging that muscle. Good, we're gonna do about 4 more. You can always tap down if you lose your balance, like I did. 2 more, shoulders stay pulled back and down. We've got 1 more. Good, and then you're gonna hold the hinge, whether you put that back foot on the floor or not, and the arms are gonna sweep. Palms are facing your leg. Arms are gonna sweep out to the side and down, like windshield wipers. Out and down. Exhale, inhale. Standing knee is still just a little bit soft. That lifted leg has energy. It's reaching toward the wall behind you. We're gonna do 4 more with the arm. Good, 3 more. We have 2 more. Last one. And come up, shake that front leg out. So one of your weights is gonna go down to the floor where it won't be in your way. We're gonna keep this right leg forward. Left leg is gonna go back again with a lifted heel. Your knees are soft. There's not a super wide gap between your legs, so it's a smaller lunge. We've got a weight in the left hand. Spine is nice and long, but you're gonna hinge it over to start. So you're gonna come down and then press up. Come down, press up. When we come down, the knee stays right on top of the heel. Reach for the floor, reach for the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, pushing that right heel into the ground. Good. This is all about range of motion. 4 more, get low to high, low to high. 2 more. We have 1 more. Nicely done. Shake this leg out. Oh. If you're focusing on that heel, you should really start to feel it back here. So let's pick up that second weight. Again, keep your head above your heart. Bend from your knees. I'm at over 10,000 feet in elevation, so I'm huffing. So this time it's your left leg that comes forward. Right leg is back. Remember that right heel's up off the floor. Front knee's a little bit bent. Palms face us. Spine is nice and long. Inhale, hinge over. Exhale, come up. Remember, you want to keep that spine in a long position. So if you are tight in your hamstrings and to get down low, you have to round. Don't go that low because we want those back muscles, again, to stay active so that it's the whole core working together. We have just a few more here. This is where we start to really push that front heel into the ground. 1 more. Now, this is just optional. If you want to, you can take all the weight into that front leg. When you're ready, inhale, hinge over. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, over. Exhale, up. That heel pushes into the floor. Think about lifting the back of your leg, lifting your seat every time you come up. Engaging your core. Of course. I lost my balance. It's okay if you do too. So this is not a traditional Tabata. Not every move we do brings the heart rate up super high. It's not all cardio. And we're using our transitions, that rest period, to move from one exercise to the other. Let's do 1 more. And then shake out this front leg. So again, set one of your hand weights down. Weight is going to go into your right hand. You've got the left leg forward, right leg back. Back heel's up off the floor. Knees are soft. Nice and long through the spine. We're going to hinge forward to start. Remember, you're reaching down toward the floor, pressing up to the ceiling. Down and press. Inhale, exhale. That front knee is over the heel when we squat down or lunge down. It's kind of like a lunge, single leg squat hybrid. Good. Use that exhale to come up. Remember all those stabilizer muscles that are getting stronger. So it doesn't matter how many times we fall out and reset. Totally okay. Let's do 4 more. We've got 2 more. 1 more. And shake that leg. Good. Oh. So let's, for just a moment, set the weights down somewhere where you won't trip on them. We're going to start over to the right side. So your left leg is going to be your mover. So what you're going to do is step out with your left leg, reach toward the floor, sit your hips back behind you, come up and tap, down and tap. That's option 1. Option 2, lift the foot up off the floor. Option 3, lift the leg out to the side. Pick your variation, but again, it's all about that range of motion, low to high. Activating those big muscles. Burns fat. Exhaling every time we come up. Good. So this isn't intense cardio, but it gives us a nice steady burn. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. We have 1 more. hold it here. Woo. Now take this leg, little tiny pulses, straight out to the side, but your knee and the front of your thigh face me. Face the wall in front of you. Little tiny pulses. If you feel any gripping in the front of your hip, try moving your leg back just a hair so the front of your hip stays open. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out. So we're gonna do that same action with the legs, but we're gonna add one weight to it. So go ahead and pick up a weight. It's gonna be in your left hand. Your left leg is still your mover. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come, wait, I lied. Opposite hand. So as you step out with your left foot, it's your right hand that's gonna come across, and then it's gonna pull up, down and up. Inhale, exhale. Sit the hips back, come to a tall upright position. Every time the arm lifts up, think about pulling your shoulder blade down your back, toward your waist. Good. Ribs stay right on top of the hips so we're not popping the chest forward. Exhaling on the way up. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. So this weight can go down temporarily. We're gonna move ourselves over to that left side a little bit, especially if you're limited in space, otherwise it doesn't really matter. So now our right leg is gonna be our mover, out and in. So we're gonna reach for the foot, reach for the ceiling. Reach for the foot, reach for the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. So remember, your tap is option 1. Lifting the leg up off the floor is option 2. Bringing the foot maybe closer to your knee or mid-calf. And then option 3 is that side leg lift. Exhaling to come up. Keep that spine nice and long. So again, okay to do smaller range of motion if you're tight in the back of your legs. Let's do 4 more of these. We've got 2 more. Next time we hold. Good, leg does that little pulse. Remember your knee and your thigh pointing toward me, pointing toward the wall in front of you. If you get that tension here, just move the leg back a little bit. Hip stays nice and open. Shoulders are down the back. Let's pulse that leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab one hand weight. So the weight will be in your left hand. Right leg is still our mover out to the side. So you're gonna reach for the foot, reach for the sky. Reach for the foot, reach for the sky. Inhale and exhale. Remember, every time that arm lifts, you want to think about pulling your shoulder blade down your back. Good. Get low, come all the way up. Awesome, we have 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. And shake it all out. Set the hand weight down. Do a quick quad stretch. You are welcome to grab back of the couch, chair, counter. Remember, you want that knee aiming down rather than out to the side. Hips are gonna press forward toward me while the thigh draws back. If for any reason you can't grab your foot, taking a towel and looping it around your ankle and then pulling the towel is an awesome option. Breathe, nice deep breaths. Let your heart rate start to come down if it's come up like mine. Good, let's switch sides. So remember that knee aims downward, hips are gonna press forward, thigh draws backward. Beautiful posture. Deep breaths into your center. Please do let me know how you liked this. It was the first part of a class that I taught today, and then we came down to the mat and did a lot of Pilates inspired and upper body work, which I will also share with you at some point. Let's go ahead and take one ankle, cross it over the opposite thigh above the knee. Sit your hips back and sit down. Again, you can always hold on to something. And if for any reason this does not work well for you, coming down onto your back is an awesome option. Come on up, let's switch sides. Ankle crosses above the knee. Tailbone tips back. That's where you get the deep stretch into the outer hip. Hinging over and sitting down. Good. Let's take the feet underneath the hips. A little bit of softness in the knees. Let's just simply fold it forward. You can let your arms hang or you can grab opposite elbows. Let the head become really nice and heavy so you feel the spine stretching out. And then just start to think about lifting your hips toward the ceiling. It doesn't mean your knees have to be straight. It just means we're lifting up, lengthening those muscles in the backs of the legs. Go ahead and soften your knees. Use your core and some deep breaths to gently roll it up. Let's take the arms out in front, lace the fingers, flip the palms, round your back, soften out your knees. You're thinking about drawing your shoulder blades away from each other, away from that center point. And the more you press the heels of the hands forward, the more of a stretch you're going to get through your back shoulder, running down into your triceps. Let's release the hands, roll it up. Palms face outward. Sweep your arms back behind you. Go ahead and open up your chest. Maybe lift your gaze and your heart. But at the same time, don't let your ribs pop forward and your tailbone pop back. Keep that core engaged. And then when you're ready, we'll just finish with 2 deep breaths. Big inhale, arms widen over the head. Big exhale. Widen down one more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Amazing job. Thank you. I will see you next time.